Right. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, and welcome to tonight's session.
Agnes,
If you are new in the session, please let us know that, hey, I've been invited. It's my first time that I'm attending, so that we can be able to recognize and acknowledge you. That's number one. Number two, I now know that we have created a precedence that before the session starts, there needs to be a hit song that we play. So I need to go into my music list and line up the songs, for the next sessions. Thank you. And if you are attending again, for the third, fourth time, 10th time, as you know, what we always say is in these sessions, you really get to know, and every time you attend a different session, there's something new that you hear, there's something new that you learn. So when you go out and talk to people, you are also able to improve on your knowledge. I know that most of you were part of the session on Sunday with Lonwabo. I hope that he encouraged a lot of us, in terms of staying in the business, with his stories in terms of how this business has been helpful to him. To hear somebody who says that they took their installment for the car for that month and they bought their first package, that that person, they believed in this thing, in one way or another. But you also know that this is somebody that had also done a little bit of research and thought, you know what, this is what I'm going to be doing. And to hear somebody who started like that, almost lost that car, didn't pay that 1 month installment, bought himself a package, and today he earns R1 million a week. When he said he earns R1 million a week, I thought to myself, okay, how do I divide that into 7? And I thought, don't even bother to divide it into 7. And more importantly, that he's earning that from the networking opportunity, that he has introduced to other people. Because as more people buy packages, you earn. As more people buy packages, you improve on your binary tree position. As more people buy, their packages, you receive your rank and your commissions, and that's how we're able to grow in the business. So we are here today again for the new ones. Welcome to the session, and we will be addressed tonight, as usual, by our upline, our team leader, the person that motivates us to say, whatever you do not go out of of this business. Hang on. As I always say, to people, it's like people who used to who used to buy gold many years ago. There were some who then sold their gold and then they regretted when the price went up, and there are some who have held on to the gold that they've had, and every time it goes down, they're like, it's okay, we know it's going to go up. And when it goes up, they're able to get their money, they're able to improve their lifestyles, and still be able to have additional, funds that they'll be able to use for themselves and for their future. On Thursday, it's Heritage Day in South Africa. And as our upline always says, this is about creating a heritage. This is about creating, something that's going to stay with your family, that's going to stay with your children, your children's children, and, hopefully 7 generations into the future. Those generations will look back and they will say, wow, we are so grateful that that great grandmother or grandfather or, uncle did this for us. So right now, let me see. Yes, Manoko, thank you very much for bringing Mrs. Agnes Mautwe. Agnes, I want to by tonight, when we finish this session, phone Manoko and be like, Manoko, I am signing right now. We are not debating this thing anymore. I am signing Harifedza. Hopefully that's what we would have done for you. So Bishop, over to you, Ndati, over to you. Bishop, you are on mute. Hey, Bishop, when he's on mute, you must know he's selling or he's finalizing a sale with somebody. So
Yeah,
I am never surprised when Bishop goes on mute, because somebody's like, hey, I want my package now. Finish up and make sure I have my package. Yeah.
No, I was just finishing to sign up someone just now.
You
Yes,
see, what did I tell you? Bishop is always signing up people. It doesn't matter where he is. He may be sitting in that business office. He may be sitting in the office. He may be sitting at home or sitting in the car. Bishop is always signing up people. One day, Bishop, we want to be like you. We want to be like you, Dad. Over to you.
The beauty of this business that I love is that you can work from home. You can work from anywhere. You can be in your room right now. You can be talking to someone who is overseas. You can be talking to someone who is around your neighborhood, and you can be helping them to understand, and you can help them sign up. So, you know, Ivana is driving. You know, she's in the car, but she's driving and she's listening to us. And so that's the beauty of this business. You can be anywhere and you can be doing this business. It's a wonderful thing. So, Tebello, thank you so much for introducing me and welcoming everyone into the group, into the session. And if you are new here, I just want to say to you, you did a good thing by coming in. Let's help you to understand cryptocurrency. Let's help you to understand what MININGCITY does. Let's help you to understand the revolution that we are in. We are in a global revolution financially. There's a new system in town. There's a new system that has been helping people to send money to one another. There's a new system that is helping people to, their money is growing over time rather than depreciating over time. So there's a new system that we're in, and I want to share that with you. And by the end of this call, I hope and I believe that you will become part of us, so that you are able to go out there yourself and be able to talk to other people and let this revolution grow wherever we might be. That even at this call, when we're taking this call, some people are in their rooms, some people are in the bedrooms, some people are driving, some people are really doing something, but they are tuned in, you know, so that we can carry on with this revolution. So I welcome every one of you on this wonderful session, especially if you are new, you are welcome. Without any waste of time, let me go to my presentation so that I'm able to share this wonderful, wonderful business with you. Right, so that I'm able to share this wonderful business with you. Right. Now, after hearing what Lonobo shared and how we had a wonderful session, I thought, you know what? The person that will go deep and really work this business is one who understands that this is more than their lifetime. This is bigger. This is about generations to come. So let us begin to unpack this thing called Bitcoin mining. Let's go to this first slide. This first slide seeks to help you understand so that we can go back into the history of money, the history of fiat currency. Let us begin first to explain what is fiat currency. Fiat currency, it is money the government issues, or a currency that is the government issues, and it is not backed by any physical commodity such as gold or silver, but rather the government issues that money, and because of the people, the faith that they have in the currency of their country, that's what makes it be able to become a legal tender in the currency, in the government, in the space where you are. In South Africa, your rand is a legal tender because we have faith in the rand. But if you take your rand to London, your rand is useless. They only recognize the pound. To them, the pound is legal tender. They have faith in the pound. And if you take the pound and you go to the US and you go to a shop and you want to buy some food and everything, they will not accept your pound. Even though it's recognized in London, in US it is not recognized. They recognize the US dollar, and that is the one that they have faith in, that they will be able to exchange with. So every government, every country have their own currency that they are using so that they are able to transact with one another and exchange goods with one another. So we're going to look at the history of fiat currency. Let's go and look at the history of fiat currency, where it started. Many years ago, people used to use bartering as a form of exchanging goods. You will take your cow or whatever, you will exchange goods for goods. And people used to say, I'm having this cow and you are having this trolley. Let us exchange. And people will value the items to be able to say, this is worth this item, that is worth that other item. And then they will exchange goods. And then we moved to the gold standard when people started mining gold. And people used to carry gold bricks around, but it was too hectic to be able to do that. And this is when banks started. And then we moved forward to metal coins. Metal coins were saying, rather than carry gold bar with me, I'd rather carry coins, you know. And then these coins, they started carrying them, and we call it a metal money. So it was a time of metal money where people used to use coins. Now we move forward and said, no, man, I can't be carrying coins all around the whole day and going to buy here and there. So they started going to paper money. Paper money started resembling money. And when you have one paper money that is written 100 on top of it, you know that you had 100 coins, but now they are represented by one simple piece of paper. And so we started having paper money there. You know, then as we move forward, they said we cannot keep on carrying paper money with us, and it's quite hectic and dangerous and heavy to carry around, you know, with us. You know, I remember when I was growing up, you will have people who have a lot of money in their wallets and they will put it in the back pocket, and you would see and everything. And when they open it up, and all the money will go, wow, you know, and open it up like that, and everybody will see the money and all that. But then later on, they said, no, we can't keep on carrying money around like that. Then they went to plastic money. Plastic money is plastic cards. Then we have a check card, a debit card, and everything that we have. And then the people started swiping. People started using speed points, and they go to the ATM and draw and pay with their cards wherever they want to go, visas and all those type of things. And then evolution happened because we keep on moving forward. And so we came to the stage where we have electronic money and we have the internet and we can send money all over the world and everything. By the time, the thing that happens is, even if you send money all over the world with the internet, as long as it's fiat money, it will not appear instantly. It will take some time, especially if it's international. It will take 7 days. So those are the type of things that happen. And so we look at some of the disadvantages that we have come to understand with our fiat currency. Number one, it's controlled by banks and governments. And so banks can decide to create debt out of nothing. When you go to a bank and you borrow money, it's not that they sign up and they create their own money from there and everything. And then the government can decide to be able to say, you know what, we're printing so much, and the more money of our money they print, or the currency they print, it devalues the currency. It becomes worth less, worth nothing. And so at the end of the day, what happens is, with the money that we're having, the fiat currency, it is affected by inflation. It is affected by the repo rate. What does that mean? Your money buys less with time. You can have money in the bank. Put 100,000 in the bank today. Go and see how much you can buy with 100,000 today. Go put it in the bank and see if next year your 100,000 can buy more. What is going to likely happen is that your 100,000 will buy less than what it can buy today. So our money loses value over time. It buys less over time. And the repo rate and the inflation are able to affect our bonds and the repayment of the bonds and the debt that we have accumulated from the banks again, you know, having made us be in debt, and when we are asking loans from them from nothing actually. Transactions, they take a long time. Transaction of fiat currency, they take a long time. You send somebody money over 7 days, it will take over 7 days because it's international. When it's within the same country, if you're not in the same bank with the person that you're sending money to, it will take about 2 days, unless you are willing to pay some more money and they make immediate payment. And even sometimes you can send a notification that I have sent you money, but the person will not receive that money at the time. They have to wait a day maybe or so that they're able to receive that money. So those are the type of things that sometimes that is happening with the banking system that we have. And also the last point is this one: fiat money is easily corruptible. There's fraud that takes place. The notes can be counterfeited. And most importantly, there's this one that puts people's life at risk. There's heist. You know, the heist, that the hijacking of these FG cars that are delivering the money. So these are the things that we have seen. And so because of all these things, in the year 2000, in the year 2008, a group of programmers came together and said, guys, we need a new system. We need a new type of currency that is going to be able to be owned by the people. We can send it everywhere, and it grows with value over time. And what did they come up with? They came up with what we call cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies, let's look at the birth of cryptocurrency. What is cryptocurrency? There's some few things I'm going to outline there in my definition. Number one, the cryptocurrency is a digital currency in which encryption techniques, let's remember that encryption techniques are used to regulate the generation of units. So this currency is using an encryption technique, and this encryption technique regulates the generation of new units of the currency. And the very same system that is used to generate these new units also is used to verify the transfer of funds. So this system that is used, it generates new currency, and at the same time, it verifies the transfer of funds. And most importantly, it is operating independently of the central bank and government. So they said, listen, this is what we're going to do. We're going to have this unique currency that is going to be encrypted, and the encryption technique is going to be able to generate units, and then after that is going to be able to verify the funds, and it will not be controlled by any government, it will not be controlled by any country, it will simply be controlled by mathematics. And this is what we're going to do, and we're going to use machines to do this type of thing. And this is when cryptocurrencies were born. So cryptocurrencies were born in the year 2008, and they started being used in 2009. And cryptocurrencies, there's a number of names. The first cryptocurrency that we know of is called Bitcoin. Bitcoin is just the name of a cryptocurrency that is the first. And all other coins that came after Bitcoin, they are called altcoins. Bitcoin Vault is an altcoin. Bitcoin Cash is an altcoin. Monero is an altcoin. Ethereum is an altcoin. Ripple is an altcoin. All of these other ones, except if they are not called Bitcoin, they are called altcoins. So at the end of the day, so these cryptocurrencies came to be, and then they started happening, started being used. And then one of the things that we understand with cryptocurrencies is that you can send cryptocurrencies to somebody anywhere in the world. It's peer-to-peer. There is no third party involved. It's only mathematics. It's only computers that are verifying the movement of your cryptocurrencies from your wallet address to the next wallet address. So this is the thing. They move. They are peer-to-peer, the cryptocurrencies. Number two, they are low form of transaction. There's low transaction fees when you are sending money. And when you send money to someone, they get it like you are sending them an SMS. Doesn't matter where they are in the world. Once you start sending and then they receive it, you'll begin to see, I'm going to play a video for you so that you are able to see how this thing works. So at the end of the day, there's low transaction fees. And then the last part that we love is there's no central bank or entity that is controlling this system. And then this system, what is it called? It's called the blockchain. Why is it called a blockchain? Because information of transactions is stored in a block, in a chain form. So each and every transaction that we make, that information is stored inside of a block. And then from there, another transaction happens inside of another block. So that happens, what is called that? It's called the blockchain network that records all the movement of transactions, and it cannot be erased. It's an open ledger. Anyone can go and see that this transaction happened. There is no fraudulent things that are taking place there, because you cannot hack the system of the blockchain and erase transactions. They happen, they are permanent, they are there. And one of the things that we love about cryptocurrencies is that when you hold on to cryptocurrencies for a period of time, for 3 years, 4 years, what happens is over that time, what happens is the cryptocurrency grows in value. So it's a long-term store of value. When you have money in your cryptocurrencies and you are holding it for a long period of time, it's going to grow in value. So the system that it uses, it's a decentralized system. There is no one computer that uses to verify the movement of the cryptocurrencies. There is different computers that are using this thing with different companies, verifying this type of movement of cryptocurrencies from one wallet to the other, and it is fair to everyone. And it also helps to generate new units. I'm going to show you how that happens. Now, let's begin to go forward. These machines that I'm showing you here, these machines are the ones that are responsible for verifying these transactions. The machines that you are seeing in front of you are the ones that are supporting the blockchain. The machines that you are seeing in front of you are the ones that are making sure that generate new bitcoins into the system after they have validated the movement of bitcoins. So they are responsible for that, to make sure that they validate the transactions, to make sure that they generate new units, to make sure that they solve the algorithm that is there to help generate new units. So these machines are the ones that are behind the block, the cryptocurrencies being added into the blockchain and being able to verify transactions in the blockchain. So these machines are special. These are the machines that our company uses in order for them to be able to verify the transactions. Right, let's move forward. Let's go to the next one. The next one says, the next slide, please check out the next slide as we summarize. The cryptocurrencies are transferred from person to person directly through the internet, having low fees. That is what we said. Number two, when cryptocurrencies move, they move from one wallet address to the next wallet address. Fiat money moves from account to account, but cryptocurrencies, all bitcoins, whatever, Ethereum, all of them have addresses. So they move from one wallet address to the next wallet address. And then to get those cryptocurrencies for yourself, you can register, and you must register with an exchange. And an exchange will give you an account. You can send your money to the exchange and buy cryptocurrencies with your money. Number two, if you have already an exchange and you have a Bitcoin wallet, someone can send you Bitcoins or cryptocurrencies to your wallet, and you can also send someone Bitcoin. So you can send to and fro when you have your wallet address. So each and every one here, we need to register with an exchange and get a wallet address. Number three, this is the one that I love. When you have this one and you are mining, you are partnering with a company that is verifying the movement of the transactions of Bitcoins, and they pay you for partnering with them. Every single day you get paid. So you are collecting the Bitcoins so that over a period of time, you can be exchanging them for fiat money and make a lot of money. So these companies that are mining, verifying these transactions, when you become part of them, you receive Bitcoins every single day. They pay you in Bitcoins. They don't pay you in fiat currency. They pay you in Bitcoins. So you are accumulating so that you can store it, so that at a long period of time, your value of the Bitcoins can go higher. Now, let's look how this thing works. I'm going to show you a company that went to test for the first time in their store to say, if I'm going to use this Bitcoin, how is it going to work? So the people that are going to be buying, they've already registered with the company. They already have with an exchange company. They already have changed their money to Bitcoins, and they are having that. Now they are going into the store and they are going to buy using the Bitcoins on their phone. Let's see this video.
So today we're going to do a different type of transaction at the point of sale. We're going to buy dried fruit using Bitcoin. So the cashier scans the article. I tell the cashier I'm going to pay using Bitcoin. In the meantime, I fire up the Luno app, choose the scan option. Electrum now makes a call to Luno, who now issues us with a QR code, which we now scan. And it tells you how many Bitcoin you're going to be spending. And off you go. So there you see the first Bitcoin transaction at a pick and pay point of sale.
You see now, so what happens there is that paid for the item that they were buying at this supermarket in South Africa, and they use Bitcoins to do that, and they can't send. And I will show you what happened when they were sending money from their phone into the wallet address of the company they were buying from. I will show you what happens right now. The next video that I'm going to be playing for you, I'm going to be making an example with Ivana. Ivana is somewhere in the call. She's in Croatia, and then she's there, and she will say to me, Papi, please send me 500 rands. And I want to send her 500 rands. So what am I going to do? All that I need is I'm going to need her wallet address, and I'm going to send her money, and money just goes just like that. So I'm going to show you a gentleman that has two devices. One device is going to show a Bitcoin wallet address. The other device is going to send those Bitcoins to the other phone. So the person can be anywhere in the world. As long as you are connecting with that person in the internet, you will be able to send them Bitcoins at any given moment. Let's see how long it takes to send Bitcoins to anyone, anywhere in the world, international. Let's go and see this video.
So here I have two devices, and I will transfer $1 from this device to this device instantaneously. Enter the amount and send. I'm seeing the transaction now. And there it is.
What you've just witnessed is what looks like a standard financial transaction. Money was transferred electronically from one account to another. But while it appears like an ordinary bank transfer, it may perhaps be the most revolutionary technology you're likely to see in your lifetime. This technology is called Bitcoin.
Yes, this technology is called Bitcoin, and it is mathematically controlled by the computers. They do this work. As you saw, the person sent money and the other one received money. The person went to buy goods and the shop received their Bitcoins and goods were bought. And now this thing is what this is all about. This is what this is all about. Understand the revolution. Understand the technology. We are in this thing, and our company is giving you and I an opportunity to take advantage of this system as it starts. This is what happened in the videos that you saw. This is what happens. A request was made. When the person opened their Bitcoin wallet from the exchange from the phone, and they sent Bitcoins, what they were doing is this. When you open your wallet and you are sending Bitcoins, you scan the barcode and you send Bitcoins. What you are doing is you are sending a request in the network to be able to send Bitcoins from your phone or wallet address to the next one. So this is what is taking place in between. Now I'm showing you behind. What we saw in the front, what was happening, the send and the receive part. Now I am taking you behind what really makes this send and receive possible. Number one, when you open your phone and you begin to try and send Bitcoins, the thing that you are going, once you press send, this is what happens. Number two, mining machines receive information of the transaction that you are about to make. Number three, connected miners, different companies with different names that are validating the moves. They come in, as you can see, MININGCITY is there. You have others called npool, btc.com, f2pool, pool/pool, all of them. All of them, they've got machines already ready to verify the movement of these transactions, and they are making sure that there is money in your wallet, and then so that it can go to the wallet that you want to check that it is the right wallet. And they're also checking for the fees, and these companies get paid to do this type of thing as they are working in the blockchain. The blockchain makes sure that at the end of the day there is some funds that are going to them. And then number four, what happens is the network of nodes, all the companies and everything, the network of nodes, they validate the transaction to say, yes, this transaction is good, this transaction can go forward. Once that transaction is validated, before they go forward, remember I said the system must regulate the generation of new units or Bitcoins. Now, once they have validated, they have an algorithm that they need to solve. It's a 64-digit algorithm. Once that algorithm is solved, new Bitcoins are introduced into the system. New Bitcoins are introduced into the system. And once that happens, then the block that contains the information about your transaction is connected to the existing block of blockchain, is connected to the other blocks in the blockchain. And then what do you see? You see at the end that says transaction now complete, and it is stored in the blockchain. That is what this thing is all about. From beginning, when you send the Bitcoins, and to the last point when they say transaction accepted, our company is in between step number 2, 3, and 4, 5, so that it helps us to make. This is where we make money. So each and every company have their own people that they partnered with. We partnered with MININGCITY so that we help MININGCITY to validate the transaction. We partner with them and we buy computing power with them, and they pay us from the validation of the transactions that they have done per day. Greg Rogoski, he is the man who is the CEO of our company, MININGCITY, one of the companies that are validating the transactions and the movement of these cryptocurrencies. This company was started in December 2018, and it has, in its first year, it did 230 millions in sales. It is over 22 countries where we have, I think we've reached 50 countries. And in the first year, what was recorded is that $41 million was paid to people who bought their mining packages, who partnered with the company to do this validation of transactions, and 108 million was paid to people who went out and talked with other people and let other people what this company is doing. Those people were paid 108 million to distributors in the first year. So at the end of the day, this company has made strategic partnerships with Minebest and BTC.com to help in terms of validating the movement of the transactions so that you and I get rewards and be paid from partnering with them in validating the move. Now, this is what I want to show you. This is the ecosystem of our company. If you are here today, and I'm saying not if, yes, you are here today, and I want to say this to you. You are a client. Me and you are a client. Those of us who have already bought. If you have been invited by someone, I'm going to show you, you are a potential client. What happens is we are asking you to come and partner with us in helping MININGCITY to be able to verify and validate the transactions. So the way you partner with MININGCITY, you buy computing power. We've got 6 computing powers packages that we are selling for you to be able to enter into the company. You choose from these 6, or you can get all these 6. It's up to you. But whatever package you are going to buy, it has a computing power, and you are going to receive rewards every single day at 9 o'clock when the company has done validation and it has used a certain power called terahash. So they are going to be able to pay you. So you come to MININGCITY, you buy your computing power. MININGCITY takes the money to Minebest and say, Minebest, go and buy the servers, go and buy computing servers that are able to make sure that we verify the movement of these cryptocurrencies. At 9 o'clock in the night, every single one of us who has bought their computing power, we get paid. Bitcoin transactions are getting paid to users, to every single one that has partnered with the company. Each and every one of us, we get paid. And you can withdraw that money, but you know why? Because we are clever, we don't normally withdraw that money. We hold it because we know that the value is still going to go high. So we hold on with dear life upon that that we receive, so that we are able to exchange it later at a higher value. But the company says, listen, we have another strategy. Let me show you what that strategy is. First of all, it was you. I'm just doing a recap here. You are the client. You took your money, bought computing power. MININGCITY gave to Minebest, and Minebest bought computing servers. After Minebest buys computing servers, you, without doing anything, you receive your mining rewards every single night, depending on the package that you bought and the computing power that you bought. You receive your reward because you have helped the company to do the verification and the validation of the movement of cryptos. You help it to compete with other companies. So you deserve a reward every single night for the work that was done. But the company says, we want to grow this company. We want to make sure that a lot of people come. So instead of us taking the budget that we have, there is already a marketing budget. In this company, we don't get paid with the amount of money that people buy their packages with. No, there is already a budget that has been set for marketing the company. So the company says, we are not going to look for a different company to market for us. We are going to ask anyone who is willing, who is part of the company already, if they want to have more money, We are going to ask them to do word of mouth networking. We are going to ask them to reach to their friends and help their friends to buy. And when they help their friends to buy, we will pay them commission. That money is going to come from the marketing budget that we have. So the company says we have a marketing budget. Now, this marketing budget we are going to use to pay every single person who is going to be able to network and talk to other people, regardless of where they may be. So you can do this business while you're in South Africa. You can help your friends overseas to go and buy the mining packages. The company will pay you. So anyone who will talk to more people, introduce more people, every single day they will get paid. As that person buys, they will get paid their commission. That's as simple as that. This is how our payment plan goes. These are our head offices in Poland. Our company is not operating out of a jungle somewhere. Our company has real offices where real people go and work. This office here is host about 200 people that are working at the head office in Poland. They go there every day. Human resource, IT department, engineering, all of that and everything. They go there, they talk ideas, they do this, they do calls, they call our power plant, they call where our mining machines are. Everybody's working there. The guys that are busy talking about where the company is going, how far, projects that are being done, how they are being done. All the great minds meet there. They are able to make sure that this thing is real. All the contracts, meetings, and everything that are done with different stakeholders and everything, they are done here at the head office. Then people are working from there. Every single day, there's people who go there and work. And then we also have our infrastructure, our mining facility. This is a different place than the head office. The head office is in Poland and Warsaw, and then we are having our mining farm. This is where all those machines, after they buy them, they connect them here. They connect them because we have a power station there. We also have a substation. We have transformers. We have everything. We do everything ourselves. We have agreements with the government of Kazakhstan to be able to do this type of work. So our company is legit. Our company is real. There's over 200 people working also in Kazakhstan, and we have another mining farm in China, and 10 of them, I think, there. We are working very hard as a company to make sure that this thing is real and this thing works. Take a look at our company.
MININGCITY, a world-class development project by MindBest, a leader in blockchain technology development.
Welcome to the heart of the MindBest mining farm. The very farm where we mine cryptocurrencies for you. 600 miners work in this exemplary container. Listen to the overwhelming hum of power running through the Avalon and S9 miners on a daily basis. Open the door to see the endless opportunities of this mining farm in Ekibastos. These smart mining containers surrounding you occupy 2,100 square meters of land. Feel the power accumulated within this facility. Electric power. Look left. There's a 6 kilovolt transformer with 2.5 megawatts of capacity. Take a closer look at the hundreds of mining machines running at peak efficiency. The containers were designed to optimize cooling and usage costs. Each of them has a capacity of 0.85 megawatts. Discover the life-changing opportunity of Bitcoin mining.
Guys, our company is legit. Our company is real. What you heard and what you just saw there is the physical facility in Kazakhstan, real and legit. When I hear the sound of those machines going, I understand that what you are doing is quite big. It's quite powerful. There's a man called Eyal. This is the CEO of our mining company. This is the CEO. Remember I said MININGCITY made a strategic partnership with BTC.com and MineBest because they are hosting and making sure that those machines are running like that every single day. But Eyal, what he saw, he said, I've been looking at this crypto world for some time. People's accounts are being hacked, and I saw that exchanges' accounts are being hacked. So in order to grow this crypto community and to grow this thing of cryptocurrency, we must be able to attract the whole world. But in order for us to do that, we must ensure that this is safe, because we cannot allow for people to hack people's account and steal money just like that. We were dealing with heist with the fiat currency. We're not going to be dealing with the same thing here. And because of that, developed a new cryptocurrency called Bitcoin Vault. So our CEO, who's an inventor, started talking, and his team, they came together and they say, we need a cryptocurrency that is transparent, that is safe, that is fast, that people can use, and people can store their lives savings there, and they know that their money is safe. And so Bitcoin Vault was birthed, and this is what Bitcoin Vault is, and this is what makes Bitcoin Vault to be unique and the one that we are promoting for people to come and be part of and have this cryptocurrency where they can see their wealth growing year by year.
Bitcoin Vault is the world's first currency which allows suspicious transactions to be cancelled and makes it next to impossible to hack. How is Bitcoin Vault different? It has 3 distinct keys, providing users with safety and peace of mind. The first is what we are calling the standard private key, allowing users to access their wallet, check their balance, and make transfers. Using this key, all transactions are put on a 24 hours waiting list. The user can be informed via an encrypted channel. If the user receives a message that funds have, the user can use the cancel transaction key. In order to do it, you'll have to use the cancel transaction key and fast transaction key within 24 hours. The funds will be sent in the next block to the wallet we choose, but we generally recommend a new wallet in case of a hack attack. And this is part of the innovation that is Bitcoin Vault. In order to avoid the 24 hours delay, use the fast transaction key and authorize the transfer within a short time window. At the moment, Bitcoin Vault developers are working on 2 different types of wallets within 2 applications to deliver a variety of options. These are just a few reasons why we can safely say Bitcoin Vault is the safest coin on the market.
Yes, Bitcoin Vault is the safest coin on the market. And in order for you to mine it, you gotta be part of MININGCITY so that you are able to mine Bitcoin. It's a long-term store of value. It has a 24-hour reversal key where you are able to see if something is happening in your account, you can cancel that transaction and return it back to your wallet. Or even the big companies can be able to now store whatever they have, their client savings, store it inside of a Bitcoin Vault, and that money will not be hacked. So the price has been growing. We started mining Bitcoin Vault in December, and from December 16th, when the price was 0, it started growing. From the 21st of December, the coin has been increasing in value. That is why we are mining it and holding it and waiting for it to grow in value. And I always advise people, if you can manage to grow and live life without changing your Bitcoins, your Vault to rents, do so only for the next coming 3 years, because the price is going to rise like crazy. And so this is why I know that the price is going to rise. This is what's going to happen. Every 10 minutes, we started mining Bitcoin Vault. Remember I said the system generates new units. After every transaction, every 10 minutes, the system generates new units. In December, 175 Bitcoin Vaults every 10 minutes were produced after transactions were made. In May, that 175 turned to 150. So we are right now in September, every 10 minutes, 150 Bitcoin Vaults are generated every 10 minutes after the transactions have been verified. In November, that number of 150 is going to go down to 125. And then next year, May, the number is going to go down to 100 every 10 minutes. The supply of Bitcoin is going down. There is only 21 million Bitcoin vaults that will ever be made to be produced to be able to circulate the world. So Bitcoin becomes a scarce commodity. Bitcoin is going to grow in value. I promise you, it is going to, you are still going to see one Bitcoin at 200,000 for one. And the question that you will ask yourself, that I will be asking is, how many Bitcoins have you collected? And this is why we are part of MININGCITY and MineBest, to be able to say they are helping us to collect every single day. As they validate the movement of the transactions and they compete with other companies to generate new Bitcoins, they pay us on a daily basis based on the package that we bought. So when the supply goes down, the value is going to go up. And I say to every one of us here on this call, don't waste your Bitcoin vaults. Hold on to them. Hold on to them. Try and use other, but the money that you have spent to come to this company, just hold on to those Bitcoin vaults and make use of networking so that you can bring in a lot of people and the company will pay you in Bitcoin vaults. So you are using the company's money to pay you in Bitcoin vaults so that you accumulate more Bitcoin vaults. By the time it says the year 2023, the supply of Bitcoin Vault will be 6.25 every 10 minutes. It will be equaling to that of Bitcoin. So for the next coming 3 years, we are going to see wonders. We're starting now. So start now. You who are here, consider yourself pre-rich. Consider yourself pre-millionaires. You are blessed. and make the right use of this opportunity. Don't let this opportunity go. Start collecting with this company. All that you have to do is buy a mining pack. Remember what I said. Each and every one of us, we come into the company, we buy our mining package. You choose which mining package you want to buy. Each mining package differs from the other because of the computing power associated with that package. When you buy a primary package for 6,000 rands, you will get 3 terahash computing power. When you buy a standard pack for 12,000 rand or $600, you will get 6 terahash computing power. Bronze pack 24,000 is 12 terahash computing power. Silver pack 48,000 is 24 terahash computing power. Gold pack 40,000 is 42 terahash computing power. While the platinum pack for 240,000 is 138 terahash computing power. That is what you are buying. You are buying computing power with the company. And this is the thing. The higher the computing power you buy, the more you are collecting. So in a short space of time, you are going to collect more. That's what you want to do. You don't want to be staying at the primary level. You don't want to be staying at the standard level. You want to make sure that you are collecting these bitcoins through the company as it mining with the highest terahash. You want to make sure that you're collecting with gold. You want to make sure that you're collecting with platinum. But we say start wherever you are. You might not have the money for gold. Start wherever you are. But don't let this opportunity go. This is what happens when you are mining with standard and primary. When you are mining with standard and primary, you will not be paid the same. You will not be collecting the same. The person with the primary package gets 3 terahash. The person with the standard package gets 6 terahash. So make sure that you get whatever that you can get. And now the person with the bronze and the silver, look at how the bronze and the silver are paying. The 24,000 bronze, it's 12 terahash. You get paid more. The silver package is 48,000. You collecting more. You are collecting more in terms of the Bitcoin vaults that you are collecting. Remember, we are not mining dollars here. We are mining Bitcoin vaults. And you are going to hold them so that it's a long-term store of value. You are holding gold in your hand. And so you are opening a wonderful legacy for your family. When you have a standard bronze and silver, 6 terahash, 12 terahash, 24 terahash. When you are having all those three, you are having gold. 6 terahash, 12 terahash, 24 terahash. Together, they make 42 terahash. They make 42 terahash. So make sure that you are getting yourself the highest pack if you can. If you can't, start wherever you can and grow to that. Use the money that the company say they will give in commissions when you network and buy yourself those packages. And then this is the platinum pack that we constantly talk about. Don't lose this opportunity. 138 terahash. Collect those bitcoins. Collect those bitcoins. Make sure that you're collecting as much as possible. And so as I'm moving closer towards the end of this presentation, and we're going to go for questions and comments. The company is already busy with this card. We're having this card is going to be rolled out in November, towards the end of November. But by Christmas, you will be having it. You will have to buy it, of course. But what do you do with this card? With this card, you can withdraw whatever mining you have done from the company and take it to the app of the card and convert it to rands there. Then you will be able to withdraw funds at an ATM or via Speedpoint. You can use it to pay via Speedpoint. You can use that card to withdraw funds at any given ATM anywhere in the world, as long as through the app you identify the currency of the country you are in. The system will do it for you. So towards the end, I say to you, if you think this company is a scam, I'm going to show you something else. We get paid at 9 o'clock. Every one of us here who has bought their own package, you have helped the company to validate transactions. You will get your portion tonight, and you are going to hold on to that portion. If you think this is too good to be true, we still get paid. When people talk with us out there and say, we want to join you, we become glad because me and we together with them are going to get paid. That is why you want to tell your friends, you want to tell your family, you talk to everyone, you share with excitement, you share what this opportunity brings. I'm saying this to you today. Imagine 2 years from now, 1 Bitcoin vault equals to 200,000. How many will you be having? This company is giving you an opportunity to start collecting now. And the company says, if you join us today, every single night, we both get paid. And I want to say this to you today. Don't miss this opportunity. I'm closing down with this last video that I'll be playing for you. Please don't let go of this opportunity. Take it.
You've heard about Bitcoin. Maybe you're wondering, how do I get started? You could buy Bitcoin and hope the value goes up. Or you can do what other smart people have done, mine Bitcoin and pocket the results. But to do that, you need a bank of powerful servers, specialized software, lots of cheap energy to run it, and access to a mining team. Mining Bitcoin is a lot to figure out, and learning how to set up a mining facility takes time, energy, and money. That's why there's MININGCITY, making Bitcoin mining accessible to everyone. Our blockchain experts have created an unprecedented opportunity that allows everyone, including you and me, to start mining Bitcoin. When you join MININGCITY, we purchase the equipment and software and pay for the overhead needed. You will be joining a worldwide community of Bitcoin miners. We have built key relationships to ensure our ability to add mining capacity and accommodate the growing interest of miners around the world. At the end of each day, you decide what percentage will be paid out. Members of MININGCITY choose between 3 different mining plans that mine Bitcoins at different rates, or join the gold plan and get a share in all of them. What's more, when you introduce a member to MININGCITY and they join one or more of the plans that you are a member of, you'll earn even more. The more people you share MININGCITY with, the greater your earning potential. It's easy to start mining Bitcoin, and that means you can spend your time on the things that matter most. While we do the mining work, MININGCITY is hard at work in the background, mining Bitcoin for you. Our support team is available 24/7 to help you get started and answer any question you might have. It's never been easier to reap the rewards of Bitcoin mining. So get back to the person who invited you to view this video and get started today.
Yes, Panabesu, get back to the person that invited you and get started today. Start collecting. And with those words, I'm saying, thank you very much for the opportunity to present this revolution to you, to introduce this wonderful company that is mining and verifying 2 cryptocurrencies called Bitcoin and Bitcoin Vault. Be part of us. Make sure that you are collecting. Hold on to those Bitcoin vaults. It's growing. I'm telling you, think about it. In 3 years' time, Bitcoin vault, for 1 Bitcoin vault, it will be over 200,000. The question is, how many will you have? We have been given an added advantage through MININGCITY, because up to now, MININGCITY is the company that is able to be mining Bitcoin vault. In December, this is going to change. More companies will be coming in because there's a global campaign. People will start trading this in different exchanges, trading platforms. They will start doing this. Introduce your family, talk to your family, and let them know that Bitcoin Vault is here to help them make more money. Take advantage of this blockchain revolution and Bitcoin Vault. Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you. Thank you so many times, so many-fold, but before that presentation, as I said, every time, you do this presentation, you bring in some other information that even if I thought I heard the presentation the last time, but you add something that just makes it, so different and so interesting. In fact, our team member from Croatia has been asking to say, hey, please share this presentation with me because this is, what did she say? I want to do the best presentation. She says this is the best she has seen. and she wants to go and get more people out there, you know, to be able to join this. So Ivana will see how we put it together and be able to send to you there so you can get more people involved in this.
I will send it to you.
Yeah, so let's do this, guys. Questions, comments, you know, that you have, so that, you know, we can be able to address them. I think, you know, the more I get involved in this and the more I listen to this, the more I'm like, okay, you know, these dots are starting to connect, and this information that when I first heard it didn't make sense is now starting, you know, to make a level of sense. And when you listen to different people, we listened to Lonwabo, we listened to Greg. I see there's another session that's taking place on Saturday. We're going to hear something else, you know, there, and our knowledge is going to be growing. So when we go out and talk to people, in fact, when we not even go out, when you call a person on the phone, you know, last night I was talking to two different women from Zimbabwe. And by the way, if you are on Facebook, please use your Facebook page to share information about this, because that is attracting, you know, a lot of people to, don't be afraid. Let them know that you are in this business. Don't be afraid to share and tell them that, you know, you are available for them to talk to you, you know, about this business. But what I'm trying to say is, I didn't have to go to them. We spoke on the phone. I explained the business to them. In fact, one of them was saying to me, send me all the information, I'm registering. The other one, okay, I'm going to look, I'll come back to you at the end of the month. So you don't even have to meet with people. You just have to use your phone and talk with them about, you know, about this opportunity. And the more they hear you confidently talking about the opportunity, because this presentation is not about me and Papi, right? This is about helping you as a team to gain the knowledge so that when you go out, you are able to do the same thing, share with those people that you speak to about the opportunity. So I want to give, thank you, Ivana. It's worth attending this session, so much enlightenment, and I'm inspired. Yes, my sister. Anybody else that is on the call that maybe has picked up something, that has a question that they have? Whilst you're thinking about your questions, I have a question for Papi. With regards to Bitcoin Vault, they keep talking about, you know, the 3 keys, the second key for this, the third key for that. Do I need to know anything specific about these keys, or do I just need to know that with Bitcoin Vault, there are 3 levels of security that are, you know, addressed through the security keys?
Now they are going to be rolling out and showing us on the wallets how to do that and create that. Okay. So they have already done that, so they are going to do that. But this is one thing that it's just a terminology. When you enter into your back office and you put in your username and your password, it is called a key. That is the first key. Most people, when I heard that, I was like, oh, so when you enter your password and everything, that is the first key.
Okay.
That you are able to go in and see your balance and be able to do your transactions. The second key is the one that they are going to be able to introduce to us how to use in terms of when we take to an outside wallet, so that you are able to make payments within 10 minutes. So that will come now. And then the third key is the one that will be able to cancel transactions from an outside wallet if somebody entered into your wallet to try and make the transaction. That is the third key that allows you to reverse a transaction.
Hello,
so
people.
That is why
I want to tell you something. For every country is some other wallet. I must exploring for my wallet. It's not explain like you in South Africa. It's not. I search for a 2, 3, 4 hours to find my wallet. for my country. But I found it's not my support man. He is found it, but it's not good. And I found it vote for me. It's my wishes. It's my I don't know how. It's my. That's what I'm feeling. I
Yes.
feeling that is good, and I do all the best for me. I found my voice. Everybody
Wonderful.
can do that.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
Ivana.
yes,
Yes.
yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, you heard Ivana
Nice.
has been looking, for the business and understanding, and she found it here. And we have been able to help her to find her voice and find the opportunity, and she is excited about it. So again, here we are. We've got somebody from many, many miles away. I don't know how many planes we have to take from South Africa to get to Croatia, and they're excited about it. So if they can be excited, how can we also be excited about this?
Croatia is like South Africa. Like Africa, Croatia is poor. Croatia is on the
Right.
back down. Croatia is not good. We are country, tourism, and everything else, but our people are poor, like on South Africa, and we must found some way to go up. I found the marketing. I found the marketing, and the marketing is the best for our.
Wonderful. Thank you very much for sharing that with us, Ivana. We really
she has found
appreciate it.
Bitcoin Vault. So she has found Bitcoin Vault to be able to help the people.
I believe in Bitcoin
Ivana,
Vault.
run with this Bitcoin Vault. Run with it. Tell people about it. Help them to get it. They can buy the smallest pack. Whatever they can buy, they must just come in. So at the end of the day, we are doing a wonderful job here. So Tebello, those are the three keys, and everybody, those are the three keys, how they work. There's a lot of things that are going to be unfolded in this month, October, also November. The company is going on a global marketing campaign. Everything is just going to be flying. So we will be able to see also even the price of Bitcoin Vault has stabilized. Now it is going to be starting to move a little bit up. So that's why I'm saying whatever you are mining, mine it, hold on to it. If you have to use it, don't use too much. Change it to rands, use a little bit. Conserve your energy right now.
Right.
Hold back on your spending habits. Just hold on to a little while. Then everything else will be rising, and you can be converting and doing all the things that you want to do.
Wonderful. One of the things I just wanted to say, whoever it is that has managed to get, our colleague from Croatia into the group, thank you so much for bringing her in. And we can see the energy, we can see the passion. We will help you, and we will help her to be able to grow with all the information and the support we can provide. Galaxy A20 says, this is the first session I have attended, and I already feel like it should be held every day because, wow, very encouraging and helpful. Thank you, Galaxy. Thank you. Thank you to our bishop. Thank you. Thank you. Question that's being asked by Kay, will the prices of the packages change?
I don't see that happening anytime soon. The only thing I know is that the primary pack for $300 is a promotional pack. Normally, the company starts at standard pack. So they have done a $300 so that they're able to accommodate a lot of other people. Like we've already heard from Croatia that also they are struggling financially. So that primary pack will probably help them to come into the company and they can build from there. So from different countries, different areas, so they've tried to accommodate all of us. So I don't see the prices changing anytime soon, but the promotional package, they are still going to review and see how many people did it bring in, how did it perform, do they need to keep it, and from there we will know as they make the decision. Because the more people we bring and show the company that more people still need to have this $300 pack, I'm sure they can keep it. But if we are not doing so, and most people are not really buying that, they will not really keep it. So it's up to us to bring as many people as possible in. so that this should not only be for the elite who have 240,000 to be able to buy a package. So bring everyone in, go out there and network this business and see the results.
Wonderful. Ayeza, I see your hand is up. Would you like to unmute and ask the question? Ayeza.
Yes, okay. I wanted to find out, from Papi, what is it that affects or influences the price of Bitcoin Vault so that it will improve, our faith in it, so that we know that in the future, the price will continue to go up. As he says that probably by 2023, it will be about $2,000 and all that.
Right. What influences the price is the supply and demand. What's going to happen and what is happening, we've seen it with Bitcoin. As the years go by, then Bitcoins are released or Bitcoin vaults are released into the system. More people will start to demand. And where the more people want to use Bitcoin vault and get into it and are exposed to it, that is going to cause the price to shoot high. And one of the things that you should take to the bank, Ayeza, with this is this one. There is no other cryptocurrency out there like Bitcoin Vault. There is no other cryptocurrency that has these 3 safety features. All other currencies, someone can come into your account and hack and take them. But with Bitcoin Vault, it provides a different thing. It is the first. So at the end, once the world wakes up to it, you bet they will want to get hold of it. And those who have it will want to store their life savings in it. And so what is going to happen? In the market, there will be a demand for it. In the market, more people will want to start trading it. And then at the end of the day, it will go at a higher price. So what you are holding on to right now, you are like a person who was holding on to Bitcoins in the year 2010. And people were saying this thing is of no value. No, it's not going to go up. They are kicking themselves when 2014, when the price shot up, and they say we sold it. There's a guy today who said, I sold my Bitcoins when the price went up. I thought it will never go higher than that. That was the biggest mistake I've ever done, because look at where the price is right now. And so we're saying to you, we have to catch up with Bitcoin in 2023. We are already in 2020. So we only have 3 years to catch up to Bitcoin in terms of the supply in the market. So the value of Bitcoin Vault is going to grow rapidly. So the longer you hold on to yours, the better. We will remember these days when the price was here where it is today. We're going to talk about it and say, hey, do you remember?
True.
That time the price will be so high. We only have history to look at, Ayeza. Let's look at the price, the history of cryptocurrencies. Many people said, it's dead with cryptocurrency, it's dead with Bitcoin, and they had to swallow their words.
Yeah.
No, thanks so much.
Pleasure. Thanks, Ayeza. Anybody else, guys, who's got a question that we need to address? Or a comment maybe that they would like to make? Okay.
Right. While people are still thinking about their comments, let me say this. Right now where Bitcoin Vault is, even with the price right now, guys, I want to say this to all of you. This is the best time. This is the right time to run. This is the time to market. This is the time to talk to as many people as you can, so that you take advantage of the commissions that are paid by the company when we bring more people in, and the $200 cycle bonuses. The more people you bring in, you get paid commission on that. Be the voice of this cryptocurrency. Be a person that people want to come to when they want to come and partner with this company. Wherever you should be the unique person. Be the one that they run to. If you have to dress up and put a t-shirt that says Mining City, Bitcoin Vault, do it. This is the right time. This is the time where you go and grab. Because the bigger you do this thing, there's going to come a time where people will say, I wish I could have met you 2 years back, because I would have started and be here with you. So run with this thing. Don't do this thing in secret. I know people who are mining Bitcoin Vault, and they're not even talking about it. They are doing it in secret. They say, you know, I don't want people to know, because if this thing doesn't go well, they will laugh at me. Listen, if you're not willing to die for anything, you will not stand up for anything. I'm telling you. So stand up. I'm standing with everything that I am. Everything that I am. I will be known as a Bitcoin millionaire, billionaire. I'm getting there. I'm believing with this with all of my heart. So do that with yourself, because we have a great product. We have a great company. We have a great marketing plan. And time is on our side. We've just started mining this thing now. Time is on our side.
Aiza has another question.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and okay, the other thing, there's somewhere where you spoke about the fiat currency, that it is not backed by gold or shares and or not the shares, but gold and silver. So I want to find out. There was this point where I read where they said, okay, there is okay, they said, okay, it's where they said it's a decentralized system, you know, of Bitcoin. And then again, there's okay, let me just check right now here. And then because there's something which I also wanted to know more. Yeah, the trustless system. So can you please also explain about the trustless system?
Yeah. What happens there is that currencies of the world, Aiza, you will be surprised, and everyone, they are backed by the faith of the people in the currency. The dollar is not backed by the gold. It's backed by the faith of the people of the US when it comes to the dollar. The same with us. It has been put out there to think that currencies are backed by a mineral or whatever, the gold or silver. It's not like that. When you go and make a loan at the bank, they have been given the right to be able to create money out of thin air, put you in the system. They give you money that you've never seen, but fail to pay. They come and collect things that they can touch. They attach your house and your car and everything. But they only gave you whatever that they were giving. They just gave you you did not see that they created out of thin air. So at the end of the day, that's why they say if you go into the hear so many things about that, and you learn also, not with cryptocurrency, we know that there's only 21 million Bitcoins that will ever be created. It's backed by the system called the blockchain and how they are produced and all those type of things. So if you do some more research on that, you will fall in love with cryptocurrency even more. And I love the study that you are doing. Continue. Empower yourself.
Thank you so much.
Great.
Sure.
Right, everybody, we're coming to the close of today's session, and thank you for the interaction. Thank you for the comments and the questions that you have been asking. This is, you know, we've always said that this is a revolution that for us as Africans, I really, really believe that we should not be left behind. Let us not wake up as South Africans. Aiza, let's do this. I'm going to ask you to call Papi after the call, and then you can ask him, you know, the others, because our time is just about to run out. Or otherwise, if you are in the group, is he in the Telegram group?
Yes.
Okay, post the question in the Telegram
There's
group.
so that all of us can.
And then we can all see it and be able to respond to that, because I can see that, you know, the information is starting to gel, you know, and blend in the head, and you've got questions. So let's put it in the group. There's about 184 people that are in our MININGCITY group, and somebody is going to be able to help to answer if Papi is not able to answer. My final word before I hand over to Papi to close is to say, this is one of those moments that we as Africans cannot be sitting back and saying, nobody told us. We were not informed. They went and did it on their own, and they left us behind. This process is happening with us, involved in it, with some of our leaders, some people, you know, that have created their own cryptocurrencies. Let us not be left behind. Let Africa not be left behind. Over back to you, Ntate.
Guys, we have a particular unique opportunity. On Thursday, after the presentation, I'm hoping to be having a guest who's a civil engineer. He's doing this business part-time. He's making more money networking this business that he is doing, getting paid from the company that he's employed. And with the money that he has made with this business, the number of things that he has done is amazing. So I will be inviting him immediately after the presentation. We will be going, he will be talking to us. Because right, we said, we're going to be looking at different people who came into this business, whether they are having a particular job that they are doing from 9 to 5, or those who came in and resigned from their jobs and concentrated on this, or those who did not have anything and this business presented themselves itself and they are now having something to do, will be coming from all walks of life, so that we can see that anyone, I still repeat the words of Lonwabo, who says, anyone in this call can do it. You can change your life. You can change your finances. You can dream again. You can believe, because what we are having is so super special. So let's do this thing. May I see your faces, please? Every one of us who are on this call, I just want to say thank you. I want to see your face smiling, going out there. Tebello is going to be sharing the link we are going to post and give to our friends. Yes, Nema Pekka.